and welcome back. Today's video is my intro for a new project that I will be working on for 2017. So this is going to be 1 month, 4 palettes. So for those of you who are new to my channel, last year I did a pan that palette, but the way that I did it was I picked out 2 Urban Decay palettes and my goal was to hit pan in all the shades. And I love doing that way. I tried doing an actual finishing a whole palette and it just didn't work out for me. So when I had thought to do the hit the pan on each one, that really worked well for me. I was able to use 2 palettes. I never got bored and it was just nice to see so much pan showing in my palettes. So I wanted to really do that again this year, but the only downside to doing that way was that because I was so focused on those 2 palettes, that's really all I used in the year 2016. My original goal was to give like my 2 palettes a break on like weekends or maybe once or twice a week to use other palettes that I have. And I really didn't do that because I was so focused on those 2 palettes. So for this year, or towards the end of last year, I saw a few people doing like 1 month, 1 palette. A couple of people were doing those, and like, you know, other like type of challenges like that. And although I do want to still like focus on a palette to hit pan in all the shades, I just have too many palettes that I want to rotate and actually get some use out of. So I thought that since there's pretty much 4 weeks in a month, that I would do 1 month, 4 palettes. So that's what I'm going to do. Now my goal isn't to obviously hit pan on anything. I'm only going to really be using each palette for 1 week, but it's just to go through my stash and obviously, you know, get use out of almost, well, hopefully as many palettes as I can. I still don't think I'll be able to go through all my palettes because I do have an insanely amount of palettes, but palettes are my thing, so that's fine. But at least I can give it some love, you know, instead of just sitting and not doing anything, or me not using it at all. So as far as picking out my palettes, I have my 2 daughters picking them out every month. They're picking out each 2 palettes out of my stash, and I'm trying to do it like by brand. So I think 2015 I did Too Faced, and then 2016 I did Urban Decay. So I didn't want them to choose those 2 just yet, so we went through other brands. So the first one that my girls picked out is this Cargo Cosmetics, and this is the one Summer in the City eye palette. And I'll give you just a glance at what it looks like, and you'll see in mostly all of them. Oh, and here's my one of my little helpers. What's your name?
Isabella.
Isabella. And so, yeah, did you pick this one out or did Abby? I think Abigail picked this one out, yeah.
Abby.
So Abby picked this one out. So this is this one right here. And you'll notice in a lot of these palettes that, sadly, I haven't really, you know, other than maybe swatching, I really haven't used them. And that's the whole point of doing it this way, is that I can just, you know, get some really good use. You picked out that. Isabella picked out this one. This is the Stila palette, and this was the one from, I think it was last year. This is a whole lot of love gift set. I love the packaging, it's so cute. And that's what this one looks like. This one was a big one. So you got all your eyeshadows here and then your cheek products here. So we're going to use that one this month. And then Isabella also picked out the Makeup Forever. This one is the Palette 15 Artist Shadow Palette. Again, another adorable packaging. And these are the shades for this one. And which one was your favorite one that you saw, Isabella? Why did you pick this one out?
This one and this one.
She liked these 2. So I don't know if I'm going to be using this one in January, but the purple, I'll wear purple whenever. I love purple. So that is that one. And then the last one that Abigail picked out is this Smashbox. This was the Masterclass Palette Color and Contour. I want to say this was this 2015, I think? Or maybe 2016 that it came out? But it's this one right here. So at the end or the beginning, just depending on how I do it, I might just come like the beginning of every month just to show you. I mean, so like the Smashbox I'll use completely for 1 week. The, Makeup Forever, each palette is going to be completely for 1 week. So I could just focus on that palette. But either at the end or the beginning of each month, I'll come back and I'll just maybe show you guys some looks, how I did with some of these palettes. And then also, I'll just let you know my thoughts. I mean, I really honestly can't see me decluttering anything, but if it's something that I really obviously didn't like and I just didn't think worked good at all, then I will not keep it. But I mean, I love palettes, so I don't know if I'll really be parting with any of them, but we shall see. So that is it. Don't forget that I am doing the MAB giveaway for this time around. I will link that video down below. I believe it's going on until January 8th. So if you haven't entered, please go ahead and do so. And that is it. I will see you guys either at the end of the month or the beginning of next with the next 4 picks from Little Miss Isabella and Abigail. I hope you guys enjoy the way that I do it this time around, and that you'll join in with me and let me know how you guys are tackling your palettes for 2017. If you're going to do a whole palette, or if you're going to like hit pan on some palettes, or if you're doing like a 1 month, 1 palette type of a combo type of a thing. But yeah, I'd love to know, so let me know. And that's it. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye guys. Mwah.